Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're just doing a little update video on the Lamin-x films. They've been installed for about 2 years now, roughly 25,000 miles. So I just want to do a little update video to show how they've held up over the last 20 some odd thousand miles and 2 years, the benefits of having them installed, and overall just how I've enjoyed having them and the look that they give the car. So let's just dive right into it. So looking at these covers, front headlights, these would see the most damage from rocks, bugs, being washed, all of that stuff. There's no major noticeable damage to the covers. There is a little bit of scratching that I'm assuming is, just from being washed with something on the mitt or whatever, so a little bit of scratch on the lens. But other than that, they've held up super well. We got the same story here for the fog light covers. They're definitely getting hit by rocks, they're getting lots of bugs in them, all that stuff. And even after washing and 2 years time, there's no visible or like super noticeable scratches or anything that stand out. Like, yeah, if you get close to them you can see a little bit, but other than that they're super easy to clean up. And sort of a similar story here at the rear. They've held up really well, especially the hatch covers that go over the reverse lights. These are like flawless because they were installed perfectly for my ability. The actual taillights and blinkers, I messed up the installation on those a little bit, and honestly I thought over the years they would have like worn out and maybe like bubbled and I would have had to have peeled them. But for my improper installation method and kind of messing up a little bit using these the first time, it honestly hasn't affected the rest of the cover. Like, I thought it would have peeled from these further into the actual cover, which then would have caused maybe some damage to the lens, or just would have caused the cover to prematurely wear out. But overall it really hasn't. I mean, it kept a good seal and hasn't allowed water or moisture or anything to go into the cover to actually damage the rest of it. So here's our final look, and like I said, they've held up super well over the last 2 years. I like the fact that these covers are taking the damage of bugs and rocks and everything else instead of my actual lens. My camera died in that last clip. But these covers add great protection, and they allow you to add some subtle cosmetic changes to your vehicle, or you can also purchase them in clear if you want to keep that OEM look. I want to thank everybody for taking the time to check out this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.